This week we review the latest fresh produce prices in South Africa and take a look at why the cold weather this week can result in lower prices on the markets. We also see that the orange production season is coming to an end, which can support the orange price over the coming few weeks. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and welcome to this week's AMT Standard Bank Fresh Produce Market Outlook, all made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag, Halfway Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic irrigation systems. You can visit our website on amtrends.co.za to see the latest prices, access our latest detailed reports and get some extra information while you're there as well. You can also view the latest videos on AMT's YouTube and Facebook channels or join one of our WhatsApp groups where we will keep you up to date with the latest information available. But with that said, let's see what happened on the markets over the past week. The rand remained relatively stable during the past week, trading on 18.87 rand per US dollar. The big question now is whether inflation has decreased sufficiently so that the central bank does not have to adjust interest rates upwards again. My feeling is that we won't see further increases if it depends on local conditions only. But there are indications that interest rates in America may continue to increase this month, which would force us to make upward adjustments to interest rates as well. Brent oil prices have increased over the past week due to lower production, especially in Saudi Arabia, which now plays a larger role than the lower expected demand, with the latest price reaching $78 per barrel. In the vegetable market, the potato price increased again the past week and is now trading on 76.40 rand per 10 kilogram bag, while the average Class 1 large medium mondial price traded between 87 and 90 rand per 10 kilogram bag on the Nile.ag platform. Lower middle month demand this week, coupled with the extreme cold weather, can hamper demand and result in prices to decrease. Tomato prices increased by 14% to 9.66 per kilogram last week, mostly due to higher demand. We are however expecting lower prices this week due to the lower demand expected, but make sure to keep an eye on the weather in the northern production regions. If there is crop damage due to the colder weather, we can see higher tomato prices again. The national average carrot price traded 8% lower last week on 3.39 rand per kilogram, while the large class 1 price decreased to 35 rand per 10 kilogram bag on Nile.ag. From June to middle of November, we are expecting carrot prices to remain on lower levels, but can increase significantly over the last month of the year again. Onion prices remained in its downward trend, with the average national price decreasing by 3% to 90.90 rand per 10 kilogram bag, which was mostly driven downward by higher supplies on the markets. On Nile.ag, the latest Class 1 large medium brown onion price traded between 95 and 105 rand per 10 kilogram bag. We are expecting this price to remain in a downward trend until the second or third week in September due to higher expected volumes on the market over this period. This broadcast is made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag, Halfway Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic irrigation systems. Nile's online market makes it possible to order directly from South Africa's leading producers. Producers get the benefit of better price transparency, lower commissions and faster payments. Learn more about Nile.ag on their website www.nile.ag. For a journey of a lifetime, let Halfway Toyota Ottery help you find your first prize. For more information, contact their dealer principal and review them directly on 083 457 8057 and get the best price and service nationwide for the Toyota of your choice. The average pepper price increased by 27% last week to 18.20 rand per kilogram and is expected to remain in an upward trend until September. All variety prices also increased, with the green pepper price on 16.44 rand per kilogram, red peppers increased to 19.63 rand, while yellow peppers increased to 22.50 rand per kilogram. Other vegetable prices traded as follows. Cabbages increased to 3.23 rand, garlic on 67 rand per kilogram, spinach slightly lower on R4.96, pumpkin prices on R4.30, while sweet potato prices increased slightly to R3.76 last week. In the fruit markets, the banana price stayed relatively stable even though 23% higher volumes were reported. The latest price traded on R6.74, with the Class 1 large hand variety price on Nile.ag still trading on R160 per 18 kg box. Higher volumes coupled with low demand this week can most likely put pressure on this price over the coming week. Apple prices increased to R8.85, while pear prices increased to R8.64 per kilogram. Since April, apple prices traded slightly higher, with prices likely to increase over the next 6 months as well. The latest orange price increased by 21% to R3.62 per kilogram, which was mostly driven by 12% lower volumes reported on the markets as the local production season is nearing an end. The orange price is therefore likely to gain some momentum over the next few weeks as volumes on the markets are likely to continue on a downward trend. Apple prices decreased to R15.19 last week and can also remain in an upward trend as we move towards the end of the year. The table grape price traded on R95.11, with the latest pineapple price increasing to R7.23 per kilogram. Zimmatic irrigation systems are built to last. From industry-leading durability and strength to innovative enhancements and advanced technology, every product is designed to be a part of a custom and flexible solution that will best support you and your field. These videos are made possible by Standard Bank, Nile.ag, Halfway Toyota Ottery and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and thank you for watching.